So, hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm hydrated. I am ready to film this video. I'm sorry that I have not uploaded for the past 2 weeks. It's just the week before this past week was very hectic. So self-love is something that you work really hard towards your whole life and, you know, just to elevate to higher levels of self-love. But specifically today I want to talk about basically the truth of self-love in my self-love journey, because self-love is, you know, as we see it in like media and everything, it's sort of this I don't know how to describe it, but it's very simple and very small things and sort of like materialistic things, such as which are a part of self-love, which are a part of like, maybe like for example people say like treat yourself to this, I don't know, like take baths for self-love, and like all these different things which are important and which are, you know, which do make you feel good and which do make you feel sort of valuable, if that makes sense. Because, you know, you only have yourself, so like treat yourself, don't rely on anyone else for that. But there's sort of a deeper spiritual way of self-love, and it's something that's very necessary for growth, because we all go through we're all humans, we're all going through all the same things together, and we all go through really dark things, and we all have traumas, we all have you know, we all have problems in our lives, or problems from our past. So I don't really know how to say it exactly, but I'm just gonna try to say it in the most blunt way that I know, and is for self-love, for the truest self-love, you have to face every single dark part of you. And this is definitely a very hard part, because it's scary. It's scary to face, you know, things that you went through in your past. Personally, I'm sort of speaking from my experiences, and, you know, just things from my past, and things, faults and like flaws, faults and everything, and just owning up to sort of looking it dead in the eye, and just acknowledging it, and seeing how you can like work from there to become a higher self. And I think that's such a big step in self-love, is seeing like really bad parts, really bad things that have happened in your life, really bad parts of yourself, like looking inside, because none of us are perfect. We all have very like dark parts, we all have very beautiful parts, we all have, you know, we're all miracles, but every miracle has, you know, has its fault. I don't know if this is the like perfect this is a perfect I don't know if this is like the perfect way to talk about these things, but I'm sort of warming up to it. But basically just owning up, and I'm telling you right now, like if somebody who's gone through it, who's looked into every single dark part of themselves, and every single like fault that they have, every single like past trauma, every single, just tuning into the higher self, and then looking into all these I don't know, just, I know that what I'm saying kind of doesn't really make sense, but I like hope it makes some sort of sense, because it is scary as hell. You feel so alone, and you feel so scared, and you're like, I really did that. Like, I really went through this, and wow, this really happened to me, and wow, this actually might affect me to this day. Like, and you sort of look into all things that you do in your everyday life, and you're like, is it really because of this thing that happened to me like so long ago? Because really your childhood and your every single life experience, you need to be careful what you get yourself into, or you need to be careful what you surround yourself with, because every single life experience has an impact on you, whether you know it or not, whether you're the most insensitive person in the world, whether you forget so easily. Subconsciously, like, everything goes right into there. Everything goes into your subconscious. Everything that you would not expect to go into your subconscious is right there, and it's just gonna stay there for the rest of your life until you face that, until you go through, honestly, so like days and days and days and months of darkness, dealing with all these things, to one day like break the curse, to one day heal from so much. And we're constantly healing. There's so much that occurs in our lives, so much good, so much bad, and we're constantly evolving, constantly moving, constantly, you know, life keeps living, and you have to, like, you can't be stuck, and you have to reach higher sort of your highest form. And by the way, by saying highest form, I don't know if there is a highest form of you know, the human being, but, or like the mental, but I think just working on becoming higher and higher and detached from, sort of be able to detach and then also be emotional, because, you know, detaching is how you really learn from experiences, is really how you grow. But you have no experiences if you aren't sensitive to you know, life experiences. So I basically just want to say that everything in our lives impacts us, and you can't run around, like, I'm just saying, I'm not like telling people what to do, but like, from my experience, I'm telling myself, a lot of my videos are just me like teaching myself something, and it's just, I can't run around anymore not facing things that that may have affected me, that I don't even know that affected me. I need to own up to everything. I need to own up to all my faults, and I need to improve and improve and improve, because, you know, I'm not gonna stay stuck. I'm not gonna stay, you know, stagnant for any reason. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video. I really like making videos like this because they are just messages mainly to myself, but I really hope that they help somebody else out there. That's the reason why, you know, I upload and everything. I will see you all in my next video, and yeah, keep growing, constantly growing. There's a lyric from this amazing song by Jane Doe. It's like Jane Doe, but like spelled all weird, and like I love her music because she like kind of switches, she like plays with like the words and like accents and things, and she has a song called Do To Me, D-U-E, to me, and there's like a lyric from it. It's, you cannot understand the whole song. I had to look up the lyrics, like I memorized them, and like now I sing it, but there's this lyric: 23 storms, I lost everything, reborn a better me, no time for settling, constantly leveling. So yeah, I'm gonna leave you all with that. I hope you all enjoyed this, and yeah. Oh, by the way, check out my April video, which came out last week. I don't know when I'm gonna upload this, but yeah, I will see you all in my next video. Goodbye. And I promise I will be uploading more. It's just that, you know, when things get hectic, sometimes I just am not filming, so yeah.